Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome back to another review from Roy's Reviews. And today we have a Squonk mod review for you. Yes, today we are having a look at the Ohm Boy Rage by Ohm Boy and Desire Design. Yes, this is looking at this wee beastie today. In the world of Squonkers that's coming out and everything else, normally you've got the box mod, the type of the Pulse, but then you've got the bigger ones like the G-Box. And this is a dual battery Squonk mod from Desire Designs by Ohm Boy. It's a joint venture and it is a really sexy looking little mod. So without further ado, let's get down below and have a look at it, unbox it and have a wee look around it, and then come back up here again and hear my final thoughts and my thoughts on this device. So see you down there. So here we are down at the table, looking at the Rage Squonk mod, and as you can see on the box here, it's got Ohm Boy Desire Designs Rage Squonk mod, short circuit protection, low voltage protection, overcharging protection, over vaping protection, low auto lock protection, and USB charging. And again, it says this product contains nicotine, which is highly addictive substance. This warning only applies when the product has been filled with nicotine containing e-liquid. On this side, we've got the Shenzhen address details for over in China. Desire Design, Rage, color red with the serial number. On the back is the product. The battery capacity is 18650 times 2, not included. Wattage output range 5 watts to 155 watts. Voltage output range 0 to 8 volts. Minimum resistance 0.08 ohms. Temperature range between 200 Fahrenheit and 600 Fahrenheit. Now this mod does do temperature control, but I'm not going to go into that. And again, you've got the warning on there. The warning about the warning. Rage Squonk, www.desiredesigns.com, official certification, all your little warnings with the Vicks don't vape in the bin. The security code and you can scratch it off, made in China, and this side the Ohm Boy. So take off the top cover, and again, lovely design of the box. Ohm Boy in the front. Rage Squonk mod. It's got the Ohm Boy and Rage again emblazoned over, which continues on. Again, you have all your different protection warnings across there, which is on the front of the box. The back of the box, there's nothing. That side of the box, just got the Ohm and the Boy and Desire Design on that side. So open up the box, and you have sitting on top here the mod itself. As you can see, mine is the lovely rubberized red. Set the mod just off to the side at the moment, and then you lift out this foam packaging, nice and very well packaged. Cardboard insert. You've got your USB charger firmware update cable. You've got your warranty card, which is there, which is in English and Chinese, and it's got the quality control little pass mark in there. And then you have your instruction booklet. So I'm not going to go through the whole instruction booklet. So it's Rage Squonk mod. Let's see if we can get it to focus in. And it's very thorough on it. The introduction, the standard packaging, main features, the Squonk mod, 155 watt chip, software upgrading, basic operation, mode, and everything else. So it takes you through all that in there. Now it does tell you how to do the upgrade, which is the in the fifth section. 7 software upgrading. So it tells you how to go through that. Download the upgrade, gives you the actual link to it. open the compressed folder. It comes as a RAR file, so you probably will need additional bits, but we'll go a wee bit further into that in a minute or two. And it takes you all through that. But if you're like most blokes, that'll get thrown to the side. So this is the main beast here, which is the Squonk mod itself. Okay, so on the front you have the Desire Designs logo there, the cutout for the Squonk bottle sits in there, nice curved cuttings out there. On this side you have the fire button, you have your screen, the up and down buttons and the USB port. Absolutely fantastic position for it, down near the bottom. On the back is the battery cover, there's nothing on there. On that side is just the opening for the battery cover. On the top you have Ohm Boy and your 510. The 510 is spring loaded. And then on the bottom you have got your Squonk bottle with the little flippy lid to get in and out. And you have a set of vent holes there, and then the warnings on there: don't be open the vent, the CE mark and recyclable. So to turn the mod on, if you want the batteries in, it's just two magnets that hold the battery cover in place, nice metal and well finished. Batteries go in, and it shows you on there with the positive, negative, negative, positive, and the batteries slip in. Now the batteries do protrude far enough for you to be able to get them out and in, no problems, without the need of a ribbon. And listen to that, nice and securely. And so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, turns it on, it comes up Desire Design, and you have got on the screen then your wattage, you have got your ohms and your volts. Maybe not be able to pick this up, and the camera probably not focus in too well on it because it's one of these screens that glares. To get into the menu options, 1, 2, 3, I think you've got work mode setting, power mode, 1, 2, 3, work mode, hands mode, and software version because I've updated my software, and exit menu. In the work setting you have got power mode, temperature control, stainless steel temperature control, bypass mode and power mode. Now I don't use temperature control, so I'm not going to go into those. In the bypass mode it shows you your volts. So because the battery screen is rather small on here, as you can see the battery screen is just right here on this side. Even though it's two dual battery, the battery just comes up as 1. So in the 1, 2, 3, I go into the bypass mode, it comes up as your voltage, so you can see what volt your batteries are draining at the minute. Mine's 7.21 because they're getting down there. 1, 2, 3. I'll just get this back into power mode again. So 1, 2, 3. The other setting in is hand setting. Now all this means is it flips the screen. 1, 2, 3. Hand setting. It just flips it so that you can go right-handed or left-handed. So it goes back to there again. Now the Squonk bottle is down here at the bottom. There's a little flip like a can pull, flips up, it's sticking out just there, and you pull it out. Set the Squonk bottle to the side at the moment. As you'll see, the Squonk bottle has a separate compartment by itself. I think it's a fantastic idea. So if any juice happens to come out of the bottle, or leaks out of the bottle, or leaks back down through the 510, it's going to come into this compartment well away from the batteries, which is fantastic. And you can just maybe see all the way down there. It connects via this little rubber grommet at the top, which seals up into the nipple at the top end there. And to fill your Squonk bottle, you just hold a little bit on metal bit at the top, start turning, it's a lovely thread in action, and your lid comes off, and that gives you your chance then to fill your juice into the bottle. And again, just turn it round nice and tight, make sure it is on there tight, hold it by the little pull, slide it in nice and securely and pop that down. The Squonk bottle has a couple of designs on it there. Sorry, it made a jump cut, I pressed the wrong button on the camera. Desire Design logo on there, and it says Desire Design down there. Okay, the Squonk part there, I would have liked that a little bit more cut out, just for my big fingers. I'll probably mention that when we go up top again anyway. Desire Design logo on the front. To update the software, which I have done, because I've been using this device now for about 2 weeks, and I did find that the software or the batteries was running rather quick on it. But to upgrade it, you have to remove the batteries, download the software from the link that will be down below, open it up in a program. You'll need a RAR extractor program, which you can find on your Microsoft store or your Macintosh store, whatever is on that, to extract the files. Whenever you are connecting it, batteries out, start the program, connect your micro USB charger into there, and then connect it to your computer. But when you're connected to your computer, you need to hold both the up and down button together, and that will then connect the device to the computer. Okay, just a little bit on the screen and the power buttons. When you go up, it goes up in increments of 1. It doesn't go up in points, which quite a few of my friends will be glad to hear, because I always love vaping on 0.1s, but I can't do it on this device. So when you press and hold it in, it scrolls up very quickly and stops at 155 watts. In my limited experience, I do believe this is an accurate 155 watt vape. It's, when I've tested it against a couple of other devices at that strength, it's hitting round the same. It does round robin, so once it stops 155, if you press the up button again, it takes you round to the 5 watts, and that's where it starts, because it goes from 5 to 155 watts. There we go. In that quick time, it is very quick, because it is only up in 0.1s. And again, you can go back down from 155 watts down to the 5 watts, and as soon as you get down to the bottom, press the down button again, and it drops over to 155. Across the top there says the Ohm Boy battery venting, and let's go back up top, and I will tell you my final thoughts and other bits and pieces about the device that I can think of. So we'll see you up there. And welcome back up again, folks. So that was a look around the Ohm Boy Rage. So I've put the loop on top here, Geek Vape loop, dual clapping coils in there, and then reading out at 0.38. So let's have a wee vape on it and see what it goes like. Absolutely fantastic device, folks. It does have its down points. We'll start with the down points first of all. The cutout. Yeah, the cutout for the Squonk bottle. Personally, I would have liked to have seen that just a little bit deeper, so that when your finger goes straight over it, it squeezes down on the bottle enough so you can get it, but now you have to get your finger down in. It's one thing, I don't own a pulse mod or a 80 watt box mod Squonker, because the cutout, you have to get your finger right in there to squeeze it, especially when you're getting down near the bottom of your juice. But don't let that put you off. The weight, some people will say that's a down point. It is a quite heavy mod. But me personally, I actually like the weight. The other down point I have, not very many of them, is the button. Now, as you may be able just about to see, it protrudes just a little bit. So when you're trying to find that, especially in the dark, when you're just putting your finger up and down trying to find it, it can be quite hard to find because it is also small. So they can maybe have made it a wee bit bigger. And the screen, it is quite a small screen, but again, that just fits the design of the mod. You know, I've got poorish eyesight, and it is quite hard just to read the ohms and the volts. Good points. The shape of the mod, that curve, flask-like in the back, sits really comfortable into your hand. So if you're right-handed, your thumb firing it like that, and if you're left-handed, finger firing it like that. You can change the orientation of the screen so that you can look at it nice and easily depending on which way you want to look at it. Again, that's personal preference. No battery rattle, no rattles whatsoever. As you can hear, not a rattle anywhere. The button does feel nice, and it's a nice clicky button, and the up and down also nice and clicky as well. Good battery venting on the bottom. Squonk bottle on the device is a silicone bottle, and it's just about enough squeezy. And goes back to its normal shape quite quickly. Unlike the hard plastic bottles or the plastic bottles you get maybe with the G-Box, it's softer than that, but it's not as squishy as the ones that maybe come with the Pulse, etc. But I love the squishiness. I think it's just right for me. I would have maybe liked to have seen the Ohm Boy symbol on there, engraved into the device, the same way as they've got the desired design engraved on there. Just maybe because that'll just wear off over time and not look down. The finish, it's so tactile, it really is. It's like a rubberized finish to it, which really helps, and it just feels gorgeous, and yeah, stroke my mod all the time. Yeah, and but it's my everyday device. I'm using this every single day. It goes with me everywhere, and that's how much I actually like it. But overall, I can only give it an 8.5 out of 10, just for the couple of niggly points that there is with it. And my main one, as I say, is the cutout for the Squonk, where it is. I do like the fact that the Squonk bottle isn't in the battery chamber. So therefore, if you have any spillage or anything like that, or any leakage, it's not getting into the batteries. The batteries always stay lovely bone dry in the back there, which is great. And because of the 510 being not over the batteries, been away from it, again, you've no issues there. Big thumbs up to Desire and Ohm Boy for that. So it just leaves me then just to say, if you've enjoyed this video, folks, give me a thumbs up, drop me a wee comment down below. Always appreciate it. If you haven't liked it, give me a thumbs down. Again, that's your own prerogative, but at least I know you'll have watched the review. Over here will be the subscribe button, so if you're not subscribed to my channel, give me a wee subscription. Every single one is appreciated. And up here will be a link back to another video for you to go back and watch. So all it remains me to say is good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching this review. Take care, folks, now. Bye. California